Angie Thomas can never do you wrong. I mean, never can do you wrong. Now, I'll admit I love my girl, but you're going to take some time to read her books. But at the same time, because they're so good, you will finish them. All her books are at least 300 to 400 pages, easily. But every book is the bomb. And let's clap it up for Angie. Clap it up for Angie. She's about to have her second book turned into a movie. Have y'all not heard about this? Yes, Angie Thomas is the writer of The Hate You Can Give. And then Sanaa Lathan is also directing and starring in On the Come Up. I'm not going to tell you about that one. Matter of fact, I already did a video about that. I'll post it later so you can see it. Awesome, dope reads. Concrete Rose. I remember when she was talking about this book before it was released, and I was very excited, and I don't know why I didn't connect the books. The main character, Maverick, is Star's dad from The Hate You Give, and it takes you back, I want to say about 97, 98, when he's in high school, and he's part of a gang because his father was part of a gang, and the mother persuaded the father persuaded the son, I'm in prison, he needs protection, he needs to be part of this gang. So he's kind of slinging dope, even though his mom doesn't really know. They have what they call the little homies doing the small stuff. They don't have them selling like big time drugs or stealing cars because they don't want them to have to serve big time. So he's part of his gang, has this beautiful girl, this girlfriend, who we realize is Star's mom in the future. And we find out Maverick got a girl pregnant. So you already in doo-doo. So you're 17 and you're senior year in high school and you find out you got a girl that you just 2 weeks after you broke up with the love of your life, you believe, she broke up with him because the brother didn't like her. Like the brother thought that Maverick was a thug, which he technically was. Super smart, but you hung out with gang members. You did some gang activity. So brother went and told him, yeah, he was hanging out with some girl, and the sister believed him. She believed him and then broke up with him. Lisa, that was her name. So he finds out he has a baby. They go to find get the paternity test. When they go to take the baby, him and his mom go to take the baby to change the baby's diaper. They come out. Baby mama and grandmama was like deuces. And they didn't even say deuces, they just left. There was like some dust left behind in the doctor's office. And Mav kept that baby. I think that's the most beautiful thing about that story. Even though I'm kind of giving it away and not giving it away, Mav stood up because he could have easily, like, what I loved about his mom is his mom was like, this is your baby. You got to get up. You got to feed him. I know you're tired, but you got to go to school. Mav was going to a senior in high school, had a baby. Luckily, he had awesome neighbors that always looked out for him, and they helped him. He got a job with his neighbor who owned a store, and then the wife kept the baby. I'm not trying to give everything away without giving things away, but what I think the most thing that helped me understand is Mav's cousin, Sean, and I hope I'm getting this right. Mav's cousin saw potential in him. And when he found out, basically King and Mav had their own thing going, and they were selling bigger, like cocaine, crack, so they can make more money. They were doing it on the side, which is something you don't do. You're supposed to make money through your game. They got their own supplier, was selling their own stuff. Sean found out. Sean told him, either I can tell the leader, I forgot the leader's name, I can tell him, and then I'm going to tell your mom, and I'm going to tell your dad, or you're going to stop, and you're going to finish school and get your life together. So Mav, as much as he doesn't want to, because he feels like, I'm not making any change, I got a child. Now granted, Mav was helping his mom and dad with the bills, but his cousin was able to point him out, because like, you wearing new Jordans and sneakers, I know you ain't making that much money cutting yards. What are you doing? So I liked how people saw better in him and saw the potential. Like the guy who ran the store and gave Mav a job, Mav showed up to like work late and high. So the owner made him work an extra hour, and he would talk wisdom into Mav. And it just made me wonder, and I'm gonna probably write a spoken word piece. We need more of our older people, our old generation, to pour love and life into our people. And I truly believe because Mav had a mom that was on him, even though his dad was in prison, he was on him because he was constantly hearing, get it together. Even Lisa to the point, when he got back together, and they didn't even get back together. Something happens and they come back together. They're not together, but they come back together. And Lisa said, we're not official until you drop the gangbanging. I can't deal with this. I can't have someone that is conducting that type of life. And she was, your prep school, play basketball, super cool, who believed in that, but at the same time, she wasn't dealing with the foolery. And it's like, I also know about that too. We have more females that say, nah, you're not gonna slang drugs, you're not gonna gangbang and still be a part. Me, that ain't happen. So again, there's nothing Angie Thomas can't do that I don't love and I don't enjoy. So please check it out. And the movie, I want to say, is dropping in September, but check it. If you look up On the Come Up, check it out. But read the book. Read the book. One thing I learned from the first book, as much as I love the director, I even met him, he switched some things around because directors do have that autonomy to do that. Read the book, then watch the movie. Okay?